Hi, everyone. It's Valerie Milano with the Hollywood Times and um, in Palm Springs right now. But I'd like our guest to introduce herself, please. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Sherean Jones. I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I currently live in Los Angeles right now.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time this afternoon. And I'm one of the lucky ones that's gotten to see the film, Honest Flush.
Yes.
And it's an excellent film. And just wanna ask you, Shireen, what inspired the film? I'm so interested in Honest Fluff. The dating app was inspired by a real app, and are there plans for the app to be created?
So the short film was mostly inspired by my life at the time of me writing it. I was at a dead-end job. I think I was working at a call center, for a school, and they just were not. I was trying to like elevate and it just wasn't working. And I also was seeing someone at the time who kind of treated me like the male lead treated Bella, the main character. And so I just wanted to kind of I wanted to just write my feelings out, what I felt like I wanted to say to him and my boss at the time. And I eventually left and went off to I left the job, and then I enrolled in USC in film school. So finally wrapping up my last semester in film school to be a writer and director. So yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So you liked it so far. This is your debut?
Yes, it is my
Yeah.
debut.
All right. Wow, well, I'm very impressed then. Good for you. Because
Mhm.
the lighting of the film is absolutely stunning. Can you speak more about the choices that you made or oversaw for the set design?
Yes. So I have to give a lot of lighting inspiration and a lot of lighting of advice to my DP, Haley. When we first met up and she read the script, and I kind of told her the backstory of what I wanted to make and how I wanted to make sure that this main character, her body type and her being such like a unique character, physically, I wanted to make sure that we just accentuated her, the main character played by Bria, who was absolutely stunning. And I showed Haley a picture of her, and she just went crazy. She just told me about like all of the purples and the blues that we can use to kind of accentuate and make her feel as beautiful as we wanted to make her feel. A lot of Yeah, so I'll say Haley is really like the main engineer behind telling me like what kind of colors would fit best. A lot of browns and like just I wanted it to feel very central, especially when she was in her home. And so that was what really inspired the lighting direction.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
amazing. It seems like Vela has it's just complex feelings for the leading male character. She
Mhm.
treats him like a hookup, but got seemingly angry that he didn't go to a concert with her. Can
Mhm.
you speak more about Bella's expectations?
Mm.
What her expectations could have been?
I think I'll say when Vella is asking the lead, she's asking her lead guy, like, why do you take other girls out who kind of don't look like me, but you want this casual relationship? And yes, like a part of being with him is the casual relationship, but exploring something more, obviously she had like a couple, more, she was curious about maybe expanding their relationship outside of the bedroom. And come to when she found him in the coffee shop, it kind of like she learned a little bit more than okay, so we're casual, but you are also dating other women and you're taking them out, but we are not really outside in public together. What does that really mean? So I think a lot of the complex feelings came from being only able to have a certain level of access to him and what that meant to her and her identity and like why that was happening and why he didn't want to kind of expand that relationship past the bedroom
Mm, yeah.
in her kitchen where he eats her food.
Yeah, exactly. Straight away, Honest Fluff felt like a love letter to Black women who often accept less in work and in relationships. By the end, it seems like Vela has overcome this. If this is the case, what is Vela doing right now in her reality? Do you think that she finally sees herself in all of her power?
hmm You know what I think? I think that oddly enough, it was never about it. It was never about Vela not seeing her potential. It was about her, doing that extra push to make sure the people around her saw her potential. We don't meet Vela as this person wants who wants a better life, who wants a better job, who wants a better partner, but doesn't know how to get it. She's actually trying to make those strides. So it's, on some level, it feels like she does see that in herself, but a part of it confidence doesn't necessarily exist in a vacuum, right? We have to create that reality around us, and that means making some bold choices that will, totally uproot your world in a sense, right? And so she needed to get that confidence to say no to the things that were given to her and so she could make room for the things that she felt that she deserved. So I think if Bella were here right now, she's probably doing really well at her new job. She probably got that app off the ground. It's probably a tech tycoon, um, and probably dating someone that wouldn't mind taking her to a Thundercat concert.
I love that. You're adorable. Well, I'm just so happy that you're happy. You found this niche in your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do next? Are you already planning your next film?
I am. So like I mentioned, the story was inspired by my real life and me not having the courage of wanting to go full force in writing and directing. And in me leaving that job, I was able to push myself forward and propel myself forward. So I'm finishing up my last semester at USC for writing and directing. And I'm currently in pre-production for another film that I'm doing. It's called The Dollar Party. It's a love letter to my hometown, Philadelphia, and the teen parties that we used to go to during the summertime. So I'm currently in pre-production for that. I've also been staff, so there's more to come. As long as people keep greenlighting my films and my shows, there should be a lot more to come.
Good for you, Shireen. And how can our viewers and readers find more about you, more about your film? Um, social media, website? Let us know.
Yeah, of course. You could go to my website, ShereanJones.com, for any more updates on the film as far as any festival placements. Also, follow the production company that produced Honest Fluff, SuperSpecial at SuperSpecial Productions on Instagram, and you can follow me. My name on Instagram is, and the winner is Sheree.
I love that. That's so positive. Excellent. Good for you. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you virtually. And we are the Hollywood Times official is our YouTube. The Hollywood dot Times is our Instagram. And Hollywood Times dot net is our website. And thank you again for all your time. Keep up the great work and the great creativity. And hopefully we'll meet in person one day.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you. You have a good weekend.
Great. And happy 4th of July.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks again. Bye bye.